We love you so much. We know you are here because you want to move. You want a change. For some time now, you could feel stuck, you could feel trapped, you could feel like your spirit doesn't have a place in this world. Like where you are, your environment doesn't fit your soul, doesn't fit your spirit. And your soul is crying for this change, is pulling you for this change. You could feel it, you can see it, but it feels like no matter what you do, it's not happening. And there is a reason for this. There is a very important reason for this. There is something you must see within yourself before you move, before you go. Because if you don't see this first, wherever you go, it will be the same. It will be the exact same thing. You have seen this in your life, patterns. And you go to this place, you start this relationship, you work at this job, and in the beginning, everything seems so great, so wonderful, but it always ends up being the same. Because there is something here about how you house your spirit, where you put your spirit in your body. Here's the thing. You want your spirit to be somewhere else in this world. You have to put your spirit somewhere else in your body. That is a direct correlation. The way your spirit connects to your body is changing. What does this mean? Your spirit, your soul, your heart is calling to you to do something and to have your body follow through with the wish of the spirit, with the pull of your soul, of your heart. And with your body, you're not doing it. This is why you are stuck here. There's something to be said, very important to be said about your actions out in this world not betraying your spirit. Because when your actions in this world betray your spirit, you can't move somewhere and have a beautiful experience, have your spirit just soar, okay? You are meant for more than just getting by. And when you start to see this, this is when more will become available to you. You were not just born anything, you were born a human. You were born with a beautiful heart, with a soul. You were born to be as you wish, much like the different animals of your planet here. And the camel, the desert fits the camel so well. The spirit of the camel fits the desert, fits the environment. But here's the thing about humanity, souls and bodies. When you incarnate as a human, there is a sense of discovery, okay? There is this sense of finding your place. There is a sense of wonder. If you don't know what your passion is, sit under the stars and look up at the stars. To be human is to wonder, is to have a dream, and is to create that here. But first, you have to allow yourself to dream. Then, when you feel the impulse to take actions that are different than the actions you've always been taking, it's important that you follow that. Where your heart is pulling, it's like music, it's like wind. It's like when you hear chimes, you know like the direction of the source of these chimes, you know. There is something here that your heart is pulling you and you know the direction, but you don't go. This needs to change. You must act on your passion. You must follow the strings of your heart in your life right now, in your home right now, and the way you house your spirit in your body right now. You cut off parts of your spirit, new parts of your spirit, and nothing new can come from this home. To make this improvement, to make that improvement, wanting this, wanting that, nothing is changing and improvements are not being made. Things could be going wrong. This is because it is pushing you in your physical reality and in here, in your being. Things are getting uncomfortable, and they're getting uncomfortable because there's a side to your spirit that now wants to be shown. It's now time for it to be shown. And it's time to make the changes. If little changes, do not underestimate the power of small changes. You do not make these small changes and then you don't see a change. A small change, a small change, a small change here and there, acting on this passion, acting on this excites me most, I'm going towards this. Follow the pull of your heart. You hear the chimes. Where is the direction of the chimes? You know. And if you don't know, sit under the stars or be alone in nature. Do that enough and you will know. A change will come. And as you make these little changes to care 100% about your happiness, what would make 100% happiness, joy, and bliss will unfold. When you make moves in here, moves happen out here. And your body needs to back up your spirit. What you choose to do with your being needs to back up your spirit. There is a new call. It's not the same as the old one. And it can be scary. But do you know that nobody ever got anywhere worth it without facing that fear, without saying, I'm going to go for it, and not knowing what will happen? Here's the thing. You didn't come here to be scared. You came here to be excited, to create, to be bold, to be brave. You didn't come here to just be a camel in the desert. You came here to be any animal you want, any creature that you want, and go any environment that you wish, to build anything you want to build. You are building the limitation. When something isn't working, you want to move, you're not moving. What is this saying about you? That this is the result that you're getting. What does this mean? What do you think of yourself? Your house is a reflection of your body because your body houses your spirit. So what? Your house right now, what would you have to think about your body, about yourself, to have this be your living situation? Because it is a reflection of what you think of your body, what you think of the physical, what you think of being here and being you. You would have to believe something to have built this. But you can change what you believe. You can always do that. And you are doing that right now. There is an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity for you to do this right now. And if you don't know where to start, love yourself. Go into nature. Sit with the silence. Little by little, every now of your existence, how can you make it just a little bit better? Just a little bit more joy? What would bring you that you can do just a little bit more, and soon there will be so much excitement. You won't even realize the transition that happens. And then you'll start to realize that every second, everything is possible to you, and humans can make these kinds of changes, instantaneous changes from second to second, and not just this reality was here before and I'm going to recreate the exact same one. Every single second, you can make anything that you want. You can go anywhere, you can be anything, you can completely change everything about you physically, and you actually do this all the time with your physical body, with the materials that you have, with your house, with your life, with everything. Everything is a reflection of within you. And everything is constantly talking to you. And here is the thing, you're going to start to notice the whole universe is conspiring to tell you, to show you, to give you whatever you want. Whatever you want. You are out here and you are trying to move. You are trying to change the shadow on the wall when you're acting out here and not following it up in here. But when you do it in here and you feel an impulse, don't you see that everything conspires with you and it goes so much, it syncs up. Everything runs together to make this happen, to give you the dreams of your heart. You came here for that. That's what you came here for. Like a pumpkin, and you carve out the pumpkin, and you put the candle inside, and you carve a star on the pumpkin. And you see the star shining on the wall, and you're trying to change the star by touching the wall, by painting the wall. That's what you're trying. Instead of changing the pumpkin, carving something else in the pumpkin. There's something different you have to carve in the pumpkin. Everything is a projection of in here. All of your reality is only just those who have incarnated ever, all before you and all right now. What state were they in? What did they create out here is a projection. And what you know of it is what you match up to, what you are syncing up to, what you are a match to. There's so many different realities going on here right now. Your reality will split again. It will continue to split. Things will happen. And here's the thing. You will realize that everything affects you the way you choose. Everything that's happening is the way that you choose. And the only way to help anyone is to be this example, is to change what you carved in the pumpkin, not try to do something to the wall. No. When you see yourself and you see yourself and the highest desire, and you see yourself, you feel living this highest desire. And then you leave that You give that, you take that image and you give that to the divine. You give that to your spirit guides. And then you go on and you're just happy in your life, making decisions to be in the highest possible frequency you can be from moment to moment. And follow the pull in here. Not only will you get that picture, no, you will get beyond. You think you know everything, and you don't. It's like a fish in a fish bowl, wishing for an aquarium, this big rectangular aquarium, instead of the tiny glass fish bowl. Wouldn't that be nice? And don't you understand that the divine has a whole ocean for you? A whole ocean. Endless freedom. This is the gift. And things are changing to force people because many humans will not. They will not make changes in here until they are desperate. There is desperation, and then they will make the changes in here. This is why there will be many beings that are going to be coming, and they're going to start interacting. They're going to start helping you, okay? You here watching this video, when you move, you're not just going somewhere else. You are syncing up to you in another timeline. You are syncing up to different gifts, to different abilities, your unique gifts and abilities, your unique way to help with this, to be this. And the only way to do that is to live and be in joy. That is your only job. And whatever your heart pulls you to do, to live and be in joy, in so much bliss, in so much excitement. You have no idea how beautiful existence can be, but you will begin to see. You have felt the hints, you have felt the whispers. Do not discount this. Do not discount your dreams. Not only are they real, they are something that is just as available to you as recreating the same BS that you have been trapped in for all of your life. It's so much easier than you think. Do not underestimate the power of loving yourself, of seeing with the eyes of your heart, of laughing with your whole being. The more you do these things, the more you pause and gaze at the sun and take this beauty of this moment and hold it in your hand, the more that you live in this way, you will be shocked and amazed in ways you couldn't even explain. This is what's unfolding for you. What would it be like to have a beautiful home that you love, that you feel so secure in? Everything is just the way that you want, and you've been here for some time. It's home. It's really home. And you're just being yourself in every second, whatever that means. So happy. You laugh. You laugh so much that you don't even control your laugh. You don't even know what kind of a laugh do I have, because you laugh so much it just goes. It's just taken on its own expression. This kind of joy, this kind of bliss, you know what this is? That's what you really are. This is the frequency match of the divine. And when you match that frequency, you are one with the Creator. You are one with the divine. And everything that you would desire, you don't even know what you would desire. Way more joy that you couldn't even imagine. That's just so perfect, delivered with the most exquisite precision. This is what it means to be human, is to be love, is to be joy. This is what it means to be here. You're not out of place here. You're not out of place here. You are showing the whole world that there is nowhere that you could go and be out of place. There is nowhere that you could go that the divine would not be with you, that the divine would not be expressing and pouring love out into this world through you. And there is a home for you. There is a home for this spirit in this realm. It is your body. Trusting that who you really are can be expressed in this material world. Trusting that, trusting the bond of spirit and body, of the divine and the flesh. Trust this. And miracles will happen. Every second is a miracle. And you watching this, you are a miracle. Know that you are a miracle. Feel that you are a miracle. You are so, so loved. You are never alone. You are so perfect. You are such a miracle. We love you. Do not be afraid. You can do it. You can do it. You're doing so great. You're doing so beautiful. I love you. Whoa. Okay. Thanks, you guys, for listening, and I love you so much.